In a few days, I'll be traveling with my family. And if you've ever packed for a trip with children, you know that the journey begins long before you leave the driveway. It starts with lists and piles and negotiations. How many outfits do we really need? How will we keep the kids entertained? Snacks, coloring books, games, extra chargers. The amount of preparation required feels almost absurd, but you do it because the journey matters and because you want to be ready for whatever may come. The truth is, all meaningful journeys require preparation, not just packing bags and snacks, but readying ourselves for the unknown. And that's not only true for family road trips. It was just as true, perhaps even more so, for the Israelites in the desert. As they prepared to leave Sinai and head into the Promised Land, God instructs Moses to count all men aged 20 and older who are fit for military service. It's a preparation for war, for external threats. But if we pay close attention, we realize that the greatest threats facing the Israelites in the wilderness are not external at all. Their battles are spiritual. Fear. When they hear reports of giants in the Promised Land, they panic. Despair. When food runs low and the journey grows long, they cry to return to Egypt. Impatience, faithlessness, when they doubt God's plan and they rebel. The book of Numbers is filled with these episodes. Despite their physical freedom from Egypt, the Israelites struggled to gain internal freedom. Freedom from fear, complaint, and doubt. The kvetching. The are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet moments. The Midrash tells us that each time God counts the people, it is out of love. It's not just a logistics report. It's a way of saying, you matter. You are known. You are not just a number. You are part of something greater. Being counted is the first step towards spiritual readiness, a reminder that we are seen and that we have value. Alongside the census, we learn that one tribe is excluded from military service, the Levites. They are not counted among the warriors. Instead, they are charged with guarding the Mishkan, the tabernacle, the sacred center of the camp. At first glance, this might seem like a lesser role. They're not fighting. They're not doing the heavy lifting. But a deeper look reveals the opposite. The Levites are essentials. They carry holiness. They guard the divine presence. They remind the people of their purpose. The Levites are the bearers of the Spirit, ensuring that amidst the noise of tribal life, the silence of the sacred is not lost. They don't fight with swords. They fight spiritual amnesia. Without them, the people might survive, but they would forget why they are on this journey at all. This dual structure, warriors and Levites, action and reflection, is not just about ancient Israel. It speaks to us today. We live in a world that prizes readiness for school, for careers, for competition. Parents fill schedules with lessons and camps. Children prepare for preschool with orientation and tests. Teens prepare for SATs and sports. Adults manage calendars, portfolios, and health checkups. When a child begins kindergarten, we make sure they know how to tie their shoes and write their names. But are they ready to navigate friendships, frustrations, and wonder? When a young adult prepares for college, families often focus on the essentials, beddings, laptops, schedules, but the deeper preparation, how to stay grounded, how to find community, how to stay connected to values, is what truly determines success. I've had students say, I was ready for the academics, but I wasn't ready for the loneliness or the questions of who I really am. and when we enter adulthood, or parenthood, or retirement, or illness. There are no packing lists for those transitions. There is only the quiet question: do I have what I need spiritually to get through this? We are trained to prepare physically, mentally, and professionally. But how often do we prepare spiritually? Do we cultivate trust in something greater than ourselves? Resilience, not just the ability to bounce back, but the wisdom to transform hardship into growth. Gratitude, even in our desert moments. Memory and meaning, so we don't forget who we are and why we are here. We don't just need to prepare to be warriors on the road. We need to be Levites. As we stand at the threshold of Bemidbar, we are reminded that the journey towards Torah is not just about arrival, it's just about preparation. Just as we counted from Passover to Shavuot. The Israelites needed a physical formation, but they also needed a spiritual one. They needed structure, and they needed soul. May we be counted not just in number, but in spirit. And may our journeys through joy, challenge, and growth be guided not just by logistics, but by purpose, love, and God's presence at the center of the camp.